Good afternoon, friends, family, members of the NAACP, and Mr. George Mitchell. I'd like to thank you all for coming out and supporting this wonderful event. The theme of this luncheon is empowering our youth to lead, and I could not think of a better topic to speak on. And let me tell you why. Leadership starts early. Leadership requires you to constantly better yourself. Leadership requires you to be a role model, and leadership requires service. These are the reasons why I'm excited to speak to you all today. And during my 14 years, I've had the amazing opportunity to be around many great leaders. Yeah, 14. I've had the chance to be around leaders who ask great questions, leaders who set great examples, and leaders who strive for the best. Leaders like Cortez. The best part is, all of these leaders, they aren't much older than I am. Okay, leadership has no minimum age, and each child should start their leadership journey as soon as possible. For example, when I was 10, my teacher and I started a program that would help benefit our soldiers. This involved collecting several hundred pounds of candy and shipping them to our troops stationed overseas in Iraq. We made flyers, I made announcements over the intercom, and I communicated with teachers to make sure that their students were participating. And I remember that my biggest fear was that the mail truck would be bombed or something would happen and soldiers would never get their candy. However, upon receiving my thank you note, I felt much better. In addition to age not being a factor, you don't have to have a title in order to be a leader. You don't have to be the President of the United States or even captain of the volleyball team. We can all be great leaders by continuing to ask great questions and helping our peers. Strong leaders are amazing servants, so let's remember to be that as well. Philippians 2:3 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition and vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. Therefore, another way we can lead is by being good servants." One way to be good servants is to give to many different organizations and causes. And when we give to these good causes, we can accomplish many great things. One organization we can give to is the March of Dimes, and I'd like to focus on them for just a bit. The March of Dimes is an organization that helps benefit the treatment of premature babies. Being born 2 pounds 11 ounces 3 months early, I have a personal connection to this organization. The March of Dimes is an amazing way and a great example to see people leading by giving and serving. Now, it's always good to be a strong leader. However, my father always says, you cannot lead where you do not go. And this tells me that another way to lead is actually by being a good follower. We can be good followers by always listening to our parents and teachers. We need to remember to be good followers so that we may continue to learn and grow into the strong young adults that we will all be. As we continue to grow, we need to be mindful of another way to lead, and that is by being good community citizens. We need to remember to be good community citizens because our communities are our homes. They're full of people that we love and enjoy. We can be good community citizens by always remembering to abide by the rules set by society, and also using the right channels to change those rules when we don't like them. Being a good community citizen means that you stay informed and you're aware of what's going on in your communities. One of the great ways to stay informed is by joining an organization, like the NAACP, who keeps you all informed. Finally, one of the biggest ways to lead is by being a mentor. Our mentors help us learn, grow, and mature into who we are. So if you don't have a mentor yet, I suggest you go out and find one. Our mentors are anyone from our parents, to our teachers, to our coaches, to our friends, anyone who has made a difference in our leadership journey. We need to remember to thank all of these mentors and become the mentors for the next generation. And don't get me wrong, leadership is no easy task. Staying strong in the face of adversity is not for the faint-hearted. Robert Jarvik said, "Leaders are visionaries with a poorly developed sense of fear and no concept of the odds against them." I challenge you to go out and be that kind of visionary. Give willingly, serve others, take a step back when you need to, and be passionate about what you do. We are the next generation of leaders, and we won't be forgotten. Thank you.